to Your Place at 7. I'm Taylor Owen. I have a very special guest with me. Tonight we have Natalie Sirna.
Hello.
Hi.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being here. We have her here for a very special edition of Who's Who on NBC5 News, where I get to know my coworkers a little bit better. You might recognize Natalie from NBC5 News at sunrise. So let's get to know Natalie a little bit better. Natalie, where are you from?
So I'm from Glendora, California. It's a smallish suburb, about an hour outside of LA. I lived there until I was about 16, and then my family moved to a place called Claremont, California, and that's still where I call home today.
Oh, awesome. How long have you been in Oregon now?
I've been in Oregon for about 2 years, I think, and I've been loving every part of it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So where did you go to school and what did you study?
I went to the University of La Verne. It's a small liberal arts college in Southern California, and I graduated about 2 years ago with a BA in English. And during this time, I also wrote for a local publication called the La Verne Magazine. And I really credit that experience to leading me here today and just kind of piquing my interest in journalism in general.
Really cool. So what would you say is the best thing to do in our area?
The best thing, get a cup of coffee.
Oh yeah.
You can't beat the coffee here. Like the coffee stands, it's, there's just so many good places to go. And then honestly, just drive around. Like the nature here is, I know it's kind of cliche, but it's really unbeatable, and it's all around us too. You don't really have to do much to go seek it out. So yeah, just go on a drive, get some coffee. Yeah, that's the best thing to do, I think.
I'm in. That sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you say, this is kind of a fun one, what would you say is the weirdest thing about you?
So I am a pretty weird sleeper.
Oh.
I frequently talk in my sleep, and I actually experience this thing called sleep paralysis on a regular basis, about once a week. And I mean, it doesn't really bother me. I'm so accustomed to it, but I feel like whenever I tell other people that I have sleep paralysis, they always kind of think that's a little strange. And so I'd probably say that's the weirdest thing about me.
Wow. Well, it doesn't help, I'm sure, working those morning hours and having a weird sleep schedule.
Yeah, no, not at all. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
Brave.
Yeah.
Brave soul out here.
Thank you.
Okay. So what do you like to do for fun? What are your hobbies?
Yeah, so it's so hard because I'm interested in so many things, so it's really hard for me to stick to just like one hobby. But probably the things I do the most frequently are reading and writing, playing my guitar, and doing any kind of art, whether it's drawing, sculpture, or painting.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
And I actually, now that you mention it, I brought some paintings to share with you.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh wait, looks like we have Kate here handing us some paintings.
Thank you, Kate, thank you. So this is one I did. I don't really know like what it is, but
it's beautiful.
Yeah, you know, I'm inspired by a lot of like abstract art. I like to use a lot of, you know, bold colors. I like organic shapes. So yeah.
And what medium do you paint with?
This is just acrylic paint, nothing fancy. But yeah, this is just one I did a few months back.
I love this. It kind of matches both our outfits.
It does, yeah.
Oh, painting number 2.
Thank you. This is another one I did. It's a little more colorful. I was kind of inspired by like a stained glass window a little bit.
I see that.
Yeah, thanks. And yeah, you know, like art is such a special thing to me because it's not only like a creative expression, but it's like a therapeutic thing as well.
Totally.
Yeah, and
that's
then
beautiful.
Thank you. I have my last one here.
Oh my goodness.
This is a little bit of a bigger guy,
Wow.
but this is a technique called acrylic pour. You basically just like layer a bunch of acrylic paints and then dump it on a canvas. And yeah, this is probably one that I'm pretty proud of. I put like a little shine on top of it, and yeah.
That's amazing. The color combos here, I love them. I love the hot pink with the neon yellowy green.
Thank you.
The blue. It's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Wow,
Yeah.
and all these are so different too. It's not really all the same kind of thing. You really do challenge yourself.
Yeah, well, thank you. I try to, and I try to, you know, kind of reach out and try different things, and yeah, it's just something I really like to do.
It's working for you.
Thank you so much.
Man, we should like hang some of that around the station. It would really liven things up, I think.
Thank you so much. That's a huge compliment.
Awesome. Well, Natalie, thank you so much for being my guest today.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me on your show.
And now we all know Natalie a little bit better.
now you do.
Awesome. Well, we'll be right back with more of Your Place at 7.